You cut ties with him.
What do you mean?
With Edgar.
Speak up.
You cut ties with Edgar. You do not answer his phone calls. You make up whatever fucking story. You get any involvement with him, it's over. In fact, you're lucky that I don't fire you right now.
Nino, stop.
I'm telling you right now, and I'm not going to say any more on the matter. Because at this point, it's like this. Number one, I'm expecting to see get your cell phone. I want to see everything that's said. That is a choice. It's either your job or I see those communications. Number two, that line is hard drawn. It is your choice. And it's as simple as that. Because the problem I have right now, Tilly, is there isn't like I don't need to like you don't get to eat your cake and you don't get to like.
What are you talking about?
What?
I don't get to eat my cake and.
Tilly, you don't care to understand why.
I don't care to understand why.
Yeah, you want to you want to ask me why am I making this decision while simultaneously you want to claim ignorance to what's happening around you, and that's the problem. I just got done with a phone call just now, Tilly, and I'm even more sure of myself that
I don't understand why my
you don't
job
need to
at the cabinet always gets held over my head, and it's really
because
it's actually,
I don't care. I don't care.
I know you don't care, but that's the problem.
I don't because here's the thing, Billy. Because it doesn't always get over your head. It's every single person. Michael's been threatened with this. All right. Maeve hasn't need to. All right. You saw what fucking happened to Archie. So don't try to act like you're the only one that's had to face this before.
I faced it a lot more than I feel like I should.
You want me to fucking explain to you why you dealing with a fucking psycho terrorist while being in the cabinet is a problem. All right? Don't let me like what do you want me to tell you right now?
I understand. I understand
no,
what
you
you're
don't
saying.
because you don't understand what I'm saying because you're like, why is he always getting hold over my head? What the fuck? What do you want me to tell you? The guy's a psycho and was involved in whatever the fuck happened at the prison, and he's a loose cannon, and your association and him getting you doing dumb shit for him is going to get not only you fucking fucked up, but me as well.
Okay, but you've been associated with shitty people too.
Do not fucking judge me.
What?
Listen, are you really comparing yourself to me? I will fucking put a gun in your fucking mouth and end your goddamn life if you do that again. It is a fucking promise. If you think you need to be worried about Edgar, I will fucking show you what to be goddamn worried about. Are we fucking understood? Are you gonna end this shit or not? Because I'm not gonna play these games. Look at me. Mm-hmm. Are you ending this with him or not? Or are you out? I don't give a fuck what the problem is. I am telling you right this.
You can't let me fucking talk. You're not even letting me talk.
There is no. I've had enough listening.
But this is the thing. Okay,
there is no thing. I'm giving you a goddamn order.
You're not gonna listen to me.
I'm not.
You're not. And what's the point of me even talking to you? You just want to hear yourself talk.
We've been talking for an hour and a fucking half. Cut me another goddamn line, Tilly.
I would stop.
Give me another line. Get me off the fucking edge. Jesus fucking. If I gotta listen to this for another 30 minutes, at least get me a little bit of cocaine on the table.
Oh my God. My God. Do you know how difficult this is every time you fucking ask?
Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. I may have committed terrorism by accident. Now I gotta cut a fucking line up.
I've lines up, okay? I've cut in so many fucking lines up at this point. It's ridiculous. The entire table is just fucking filled with this shit at this point. I don't even know how to cut a line. I'm just hitting this as much as I can, and it's turned into mini little shreds. Is that good for you?
Give me the bag. Hand it over.
Take it back. I don't have it.
It's in your fucking pocket. Were you trying to hold out on me now?
There you go. I gave it to you.
God! Ugh.
You sit here every fucking time anything comes through and you treat me like I'm a pile of shit and like I'm just replaceable to you.
You are replaceable.
Which is hard. I'm not though. That's
You
the
are.
thing. I am. My position is sure, but
you're
me
replaceable.
as a person, I'm not
Mav is
replaceable.
Everybody's replaceable.
My position
Daisy's
is replaceable. My position is replaceable. Okay.
Everyone's.
But I have.
Fred is replaceable.
I want you to look at me. Okay. I want you to look at me for a second. Okay. My position is any cabinet is replaceable 100%. But I have been nothing this entire fucking time but blindly loyal to you fucking ass. Ever since day one. That's all I've been. Tilly is not replaceable.
Good. So then why is it?
Regardless if you want to come off that way.
So, but, okay.
And I think it's insane that you want to sit here and act like I have anything against the cabinet or I will do anything against the cabinet when I have been blindly loyal to you for almost for over half a year now.
Do not, listen, look, I'm a way better gaslighter than you'll ever be in your fucking life, all right? You understand that? So this like bullshit gaslighting, like elementary school shit where you're trying to turn this about like you and your loyalty and all that just to distract from a very straightforward order that you are not to involve yourself with Edgar anymore. You are to cut ties. You are to delete his number. Otherwise, you're out. That's very simple. And okay, that's all you have to say.
And I told you I will.
Good.
But you're still using it as a if I don't do this, you're gonna fire me from the cabinet.
The reason I'm being that crystal clear to you, Tilly, is because I need you to understand that I'm not fucking around with this.
Just keep calling.
Okay, can we order some food?
Please.
Okay. I'm genuinely not like I'm looking you straight in the fucking face and telling you I will make sure that someone chops your fucking head off type shit, and I'm not even fucking around.
Yeah, but you can't do that with me, unfortunately.
I don't think you understand.
You know, I think you think that you scare me in different ways than you want to see.
I don't need to scare you. Tilly, I'm not who I used to be. If I needed to scare you, I'd fucking steal you. I'm literally telling you exactly what I will do.
Okay, but that's the thing is you can't scare me with... That's not the way you scare me.
Okay.
And I don't mean that in a offensive way.
How else what do you think how do you think I'm trying to scare you right now?
Why else would you say it?
I'm saying I'm going to kill you, and you're like, that doesn't scare me. I don't understand why you...
Because it doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay.
Because the idea of you, because I don't think that you would ever hurt me. But honestly, if you ever wanted to hurt me, all you'd have to do is leave.
Leave where?
That's more of a threat. Me.
I'm never going to wake up again unless you stop communicating with Edgar.
Shut the fuck up. I hate you. I hate you.
Okay, I don't... Then what the fuck are you saying then?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Not in that way, though. I value being a part of this team, and the worst thing you can do is take it away from me.
I literally will.
So you don't have to threaten my life, because that won't do anything to me. Because honestly, if you threaten my life and you kill me, at that point, I'd want to be dead anyways.
You're just going to wake up at the hospital. Okay, I got it.
No. At that point, I'd want to be dead anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't even let me finish. Instead, you decided to go cringe with it.
Because it's funny.
You know, you're not that funny.
I think I am. I think I'm hilarious.
Like a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah. Listen, Tilly, my problem here is, you know, and I feel the reason why I feel like we're arguing right now is You're not you're not willing to trust me, all right, without me having to tell you, give you this threat. That's why, that's the problem. And I think I think that's my problem, that I don't want to have to threaten your fucking job, but that I need to explain every facet of why I'm not happy with something, right? It's like, if this is just like some random person, you think I would give a shit? If it's some random shit, fine. But I am telling you that you don't see that this guy is not only manipulating and abusing you and pretending you to be a friend, but I am telling you that I am very aware of his involvement in some really stupid shit. And instead of believing me at face value, I need to explain it. You keep telling me that you don't understand, and then I gotta go threaten you.
I would hope that
You
you
think
would
I
never
want to
believe.
You think I want to threaten your job? And I don't believe you're doing it intentionally, not for one fucking minute. But what I do believe is that you're naive enough not to realize what's happening to you. Is that you're too trusting.
And I think when you explain it, it's better than you just saying, if you don't do this, I'm going to take your life, Tilly.
Well, it got to that because you only now said you're actually going to cut ties with him.
Yes, I will. I
Yeah,
thought
you're
I
saying
already
it
said
now.
I would.
You didn't. You kind of skipped that.
I
told you no.
I'll stop talking to him.
It just, and it kind of bothers me too that we kind of had this conversation already 2 weeks ago, and you still continue to speak with him.
I don't think you ever told me to stop talking to him.
I did actually. It was over at the beach.
Did you tell me to stop talking to him now?
Yes. I said stop involving yourself with this shit.
I mean, I kind of did. I haven't talked to him about any of that shit in a while.
Texting. That's what I'm saying. Delete that shit.
All right. I feel like you think that you need to threaten me in order to. Ow.
You don't need to listen. I told you exactly why it's happening.
Why? Because you think that I won't listen to you at face value?
We need food.
I know.
I don't want to have this debate again.
Is that is that girl still working next door?
Apparently Edgar fucking killed this guy named AK, leader of the guerrillas.
Oh my lord.
Yeah. And apparently he stole a bunch of shit from Dundee after Dundee gave him everything. It's not somebody that you can be associated with at all. Regardless of how someone is friendly with you, that brings a lot of heat my way. Forget me.
Should I just tell him? Should I just text him and tell him that I can't talk to him anymore?
Just stop. Just cold. No, because if you tell him that, he's going to start asking why. And then make you tell him.
All right.
Do whatever you need to do, but you're going to have to lie about it.
Okay.
All right. And then you shouldn't feel bad about lying about it, because this guy's been literally taking advantage of you. And I don't actually believe you realize how he's been doing it.
I was just trying to, I don't know, have a friend, I guess.
How, Tilly, do you know why he asked you to do the FOIA?
I thought that because he thought that maybe I would have an easier time getting it.
So that you would take the fall and not him. Why did he have you try to access the FIB building? Think you had keys? Is that a friend?
I see what you're saying. No, probably not.
You don't ever. I have done things that are unspeakable to my enemies. You don't ever tell someone to do something that puts them in a jeopardy without them knowing the reason for what it is, the reason why they're doing it. But if they're willing to hide that so that they get something out of it, and you're the one that takes it, that's not a fucking friend. A fucking scumbag.
Yeah, I don't know what I was
Slavic,
thinking.
thank you for the 13 months. Like, I hate putting you in this position. I really do. Like I said, I don't want to see you get hurt. And the same reason I literally spoke to Brandon and you know what? After I talked to Brandon, I brought him somewhere and I told him I don't want anything to do with this anymore because it's not like the last thing I want is you or I to get a random phone call over some mess that they created and they need just a little bit of help and now you're rung up. And when you're asking, wondering like, how did I get caught up in all this? Or like, why is this entire headache? You don't get to have that excuse where, you know, you don't get to have that excuse. I don't get to have that excuse to be like, well, I didn't know this was going to happen. It was just a little thing. When you know damn well that little thing means is a lot more. No. Am I making sense?
Yeah. Yeah, you make sense.